Go down to 25 shares. Oh, I got something beeping on my. Yeah, the spreads on XPP are too much. Too much. I took a starter there with 25 shares. Why is this showing me 1093? This is not the full ask, is it? Showing me. It shows 1093 here. I don't think that's correct. I figured X. RGT is halted, huh? Those $1 stocks are not for me, but one, two, three. Uh, I go down a little bit smaller size. I'm trying to see if we're going to get sort of getting sort of strength on this. We do have a 5 minute bottoming tail. Gotta be patient with it. See if when FRGT gets a little higher price. Okay, we got some buyers there. Hmm. Dang. Yeah, it's just what? Why? Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna nail this one. FRGT. It did adjust back to full pennies here, so that's good. Assumption's gonna be 7 bucks. They sold out at what? Not trading. HRUYU. CCC is doing what I thought it was going to. Get on the hall here in a second. That's brutal. This doesn't feel right today, guys. Over to CCC and see if we can get CCC going. Sure enough, it's breaking out and I'm not in it. For a pullback, pushing that $6, giving a nice push to it. We go 900 shares. I'm already kind of writing this day off as probably a red day. So let me just go 900 shares. So hard to know what it's gonna do. I just catch my 3 pennies. I'm so tired of being stopped out and then it trying to ease into this one. Try to get a drop. Just slowly trying to. Did you get out at? You got up. I was worried about you, Michael. Honestly, like, uh-oh, I didn't want to say anything. Well, he sold. Wow, right when I leave is when CCC takes off. Trying to hold this back up over to 570. I'm sure it's a mistake, but Try to hold this up through 567. That's what I learned yesterday. Just take the two pennies. Shit. Shit. There. Bad, not bad. Hauled up is 596. I'm thinking we're gonna get a halt up here, but I'm cautious. I missed it. Fuck me in the ass. Oh, forget that I said that. Dang. Dip, 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 dip. Uh, Halt up. Yeah, dip. We had the break at $6. That's gonna be probably pretty big. 4,500. Could be the next candle that starts in 10 seconds. Got 4,500 shares ready to go. Could be a 2 bar pullback, but I'm trying to gauge it. Seller of 100,000 shares. It's not impossible to break them, especially with a higher float, but that's not what you want to see there at 6. So I'm gonna stay out. It's a pretty big seller. I'm gonna dial back to 2,700. I think I scared my friend away. He was doing like his work in here, and then I think I was getting a little too. I think we're gonna break through 6. This might be it right here. I'm gonna miss it. A dip. Gosh darn it! I missed the dip. Just, but I need to buy the dips. What? Did I not make any money on that? Time for the break is 6, which I think is going to be very big, but that's if we get up there. There we go. That was a break of 6. Now I'd be careful, but sold out at what? 619. Almost near the high. I'm going to size down. This is going to go through 623, no doubt. I accidentally bumped, hit the sell in the ask. I meant to say sell flatten. That way I would have probably caught that pop, but I said sell in the ask. Not what I wanted. It's getting a little high, but we are in breakout mode. Breakthrough 637 is not impossible. It's about the high. In at in at 2 3, out at 618. That's a 4-cent loss. Go down to 900 shares now. Not gonna do much, but that's the extended and probably get a little choppy up here. Look at this 5 minute. Where I expect me to get battered here. Losses. Tell you what, clearly getting a little weak up here. Back about 150 at least, if not 200 bucks. This was a this was a good decision to stay out of this. RGT, is that even a thing? It wasn't the right price for me. GCC is a better price, but not really the float. But go down to 900 shares. Guessing we're going to get probably 2 to 3 red candles here. It's hard to know. And a 5 minute pullback here. Okay, we got 25 likes already. Hopefully, you guys are green. Kind of giving this some time to relax. Lewis, Michael Hewitt. That could be something there. Gosh darn, you think. These large floats like to run a little bit more than you think, trying to hold it, but there you go. It's already back down. Floats, so they do go a little bit longer than you think. I just wanted to lock that in. That 5 minute candle starts here in a minute. I think that's maybe what we're waiting for. See if we get this up to 620. Breakthrough 625 is on the table here. Breakthrough 637. think I got a good fill there. Ah, shit. Down to 900 shares. A little risky up here. Maybe why I try to buy that dip. Turned into a nice thing. I'll try to get 900 shares at 653. Sit. Yeah, maybe bucks out of that trade. Getting a little extendioso. I wanted it to go right there. Scared of a bigger flush. Gotta cut that. We are pretty extended, so taking that break even. I'm just getting a little nervous as we get higher and higher. We're probably gonna break here. Yeah, as we get higher and higher here, I'm getting a little bit. It's getting a little shaky. Put down to 900 shares. Could be getting the break of 7. Can't you feel me? Getting to be a little too much. We had that huge bid there that dropped out. Looking at the 5 minute chart, and it's like, how much more do you want to push it? been great so far, but I think that is this. Why is this popping up on my 5 minute chart? Um, it's tough because yeah, I would say I would agree, Robbie, it's broken. But when we have a stock this strong, sometimes that next 5 minute candle goes solid green. But yeah, for sure this is putting up warning signs. In the 5 minute chart, it's the risk is too high. I mean, CCC had some really nice pops today, namely right here, 1 bar pullback, kind of a 1 bar pullback, but almost more so a 2 bar pullback here. 1, 2, really nice pops from 542, 20-cent pops. And, I wasn't even in with that big a share size. But again, I'm on vacation. Again, I've been stuck in a rut lately for, multiple different reasons. But whole point of this trip, well, not the whole point, but part of it was let's use smaller size. That's why I have this thing dialed back to 3,600. I was like, man, I'm not even really making a whole lot of money with this bigger share size. Why am I pushing such big share size? Let's get back to the smaller share size. Some of these trades, if I had taken 7,000, 10,000 shares, up to four, 6 grand on the day, it could be up double. If I took double of what I already did, that's just where, and there was enough liquidity on this. And maybe that's the beauty in these higher floats. Maybe that's where our strategy needs to move to. Because the liquidity on the low floats, it's not there. It's, oh, um, it does work great for making consistent money, but want to scale up, if we want to get to the big boy leagues, we might have to. Okay, so here's the deal. We're gonna try to catch a rebound on this. Likes to grind, but we're not gonna rush into it. That's gonna be a dangerous thing to do. We have 35 likes. Appreciate it, guys. Appreciate you guys sharing the channel with a friend. Um, Trading Farmer doesn't get a whole lot of love, so even a little bit of love from you guys, it means a lot to me. Um, so anyways, kind of waiting here. We're showing some signs of strength. I want to try to catch kind of the rebound. This could be it. Not gonna rush into it. I'm gonna wait for a dip, but this could be up to 642. I kind of missed the boat, maybe. Wait for a dip. That could have been a dip I could get in on. Might not be able to catch this train. See if this goes red here. It's barely going. Trying to catch this up to 642. 642 is the target. I might settle for 641 if it gets to that point. I'm just gonna take a target, but it's probably gonna go to 642, so I kind of missed out an extra $100. What I'll do is I'll wait for a dip. Now there's 642. I think that just I'm gonna wait for a dip. It's 646 too. We didn't get much of a dip there. I missed it. 650, 654. Ah, man. This is where your frustration can kick in, but I have to. Ah, man. 642, man. Took it at 638. Could have got an extra 4 cents, extra $100. But man, I could have got an extra 270. Done a little bit of that, Kay. Done a little bit of that. So here's the deal with this one. I wouldn't be surprised if we get back over 684 for one last. I timed this rebound here pretty well, but then I got smoked. I'm gonna take 900 on this dip because this dip could be a big dip. Chances are it's gonna hold. Probably gonna dip here below 40. Buying good dips on a good 5 minute pattern is important. In this case, we have a 5 minute pattern, and it's not the prettiest, but we do have a pretty solid green bar. It's more so trading the right stocks, and this one is been strong. Yesterday, really strong too. This is probably going to drop here. Our pullback could be. I got up to 664. Hopefully, no flush. Pretty early on in the move, so I think this will work to go a little higher. It's getting some resistance though. That makes me nervous. There's 664 was on the table, but that was get. Did you see how that was getting shaky there? Doesn't mean this thing's done. It just means that maybe that candle's not gonna go. Sucks, but I think we'll still get a breakthrough 64. 5 minute chart looks good. Give me a dip. I could have taken that dip right there. I didn't. Probably should have taken it. Take that. Yeah, this might be coming down here. Breakthrough 660. It's kind of my idea here. I mean, it is going to be another issue. Max, I mean, I've been doing this for 4 years. So you do it long enough, you make mistakes long enough, you sort of catch on. Again, guys, please go slow. We had a member yesterday, he lost a couple days ago, he lost a lot of money. I don't know exactly the details, but there no reason to be using 1,000 shares, 2,000 shares early on. I mean, there's no reason. If you put yourself in a position where you could lose over $1,000 a day and you've only been trading for a couple months or 3, 4 months, that's not good. There's gonna be a lot of false corners where you're gonna think you have it figured out. Oh, shit. Dip, 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 dip. I should have caught that dip earlier. Got resisted. Break of 684. Might miss it. Uh, took a big loss there. Took a big loss there. I'm going to size down. It's about a $300 loss. Dollars are getting ridiculous. Got it. This thing's holding up pretty aggressively. I tapped 4,500 there. I thought we'd get the rip through 684. This might fail. I'm going to go down to 900 shares. Unfortunate. Here we go. Buyers are coming in here a little bit, but man, it just feels a little off. Feels just a little off there. It's like it's a one pullback here. A little bummed out that I kind of took some bigger losses up here. This feels a little selly, but pattern looks good. Might be missing it. I'm not trusting anything at this point. The sellers are quite a bit stronger up at these highs than they were previously. That doesn't mean we're not going to break, but I mean, it's going to be maybe a little shaky. I missed it. Doesn't that just suck? I missed that break of 7. I biffed it so hard. That hurts. Hurts. Probably a run to 710 if I'm. It's that topping tail that's kind of scaring me. Nah, I'm gonna stay out. I biffed that break there, guys. I'm sorry. I biffed it. Got kind of scared there after I took that kind of bigger loss. Oh my gosh. Gosh. This thing is close to crushing. I just feel it in my bones. One of these times it's gonna dip and it's just gonna drop out $1 a share. Trust me. Mike, maybe it won't, but it's just getting a little dicey out there. We're quite a bit extended here. It's possibly a pop through high day. I'll take that micro. That fill. Gosh darn me. Just not getting it. Lost. Catch and win. Break is 750. Gosh. Just I go to 900 shares because I'm just not dialed in like I used to be. Yeah, that might be the end of that. That sucks. There's definitely a lot of opportunity there. I think maybe I was too much talking. I don't know. This thing could squeeze more. That's the scary thing. I totally missed it. I caught it so late. $8 a share. higher and higher it goes, the harder it gets shorted up here. And it stays. That gets me 46. The topping tail rejection. That could mean we're done. I that could be the top there, boys. Yeah, it's pretty cheap. Yeah. I had to undo my jacket. It's getting a little hot in here. We got a nice bounce there from 707 to 730. Mm. It's just getting a tad choppy. I think this is gonna bust through 644 or 744. We're not even at 6 anymore. We were at 6 for a while. Now we're at 7. Last thing you want to do is buy it up here too high. Oh, the timing is just a little different than it was before. Back to 11. Timing is just a little different. 705. I mean, just look at that. Right back up. You can't really. There. We're pushing 770 pretty aggressively here. I did not get a good fill on that. 86. This is high risk. I would not buy this up here. I probably would not up here. But we have the break of 8 coming. I'm worried about a flush. Sometimes these flushes can be catastrophic. This one may be not at risk because it's kind of a early. There, a bit of a bit. I'll go down to 900 for the break of 8. That might be the top. So hard to know. And I'm gonna get looking like it's gonna be a little bit more of a pullback here. Go back to 900 shares. Ah, shit. And it's looking a little risky here. I'm gonna pull my finger off the trigger. That should have went by now. Timing's just a little off. It looks like we're gonna get the break of 8, but when? When and how? Uh, oh man. That dip. I'm feeling it's gonna go green here. Up to 780. Put my order 900 shares, that's quite a bit of money. I think this is gonna go through $8. Not right this second, but I think this is gonna go through $8. It might go right here. Are you kidding me? Break through $8. Ah, I had a feeling too. I was just envisioning this huge pop. This break of 8 is elusive. I'll just 2 cents. This feels very dangerous. When's the next candle start? Very soon here. Did. No, guys. Just getting a little too. Getting just a little too ridiculous. Wow. I think that's it. That's gonna be a nasty flush, my guess. I don't know. It got a little too. It just got a little too shaky up there for my taste. I don't know about you guys, but wow, back up to 820. Break of 820. Yeah. Nice. Try to give that one an extra bit. Go. Feels like we've kind of restarted on a new bit of around momentum here. I s Hmm. Yeah, at this point it could go to 10. Thank you for subscribing, Jimmy. Shout out to Michael Hewitt. Shout out to Jay, Dante, Dennis. I'm waiting for the big flush on this, but we might not get one. Ah, there it is. I got it. Ah, there. That's it for me. I think that's it. I'm in Chicago, Illinois. See if this rips up high. But 450 right there. See if I can get filled. That kind of sucks. I'm looking at the 5-minute chart, and the 5-minute chart has been broken for a long time. I remember when we were calling it being broken right here at 6. But you know what? I think go to the Chris Kindle market. Okay. I'm actually not in Chicago. I'm out in like a town outside of Chicago. This could be the end here, boys. I would be very scared to buy that dip, but that could also be a very good dip. That's the problem. Scariest dips tend to be the best dips. The party seems like it's going to need to take a break. So what we had here, and I've talked to students about this in my classes on the trainfarmer.com/join. We had the first top and tail here. I mean, we also had a top and tail here, but we first of all, we're extended. Second of all, we have this reversal candle that we came back and broke, which you usually don't see that. But on a really strong stock, you will see that. Now it's tough when you have a reversal candle. You actually don't reverse. You actually rip higher, then you come back down and you start testing. It's rare for it to do it again. We did it here. Okay. But by the time we got up here, we had the reversal candle in the 5-minute. We had the trap. We trapped the shorts one last time, and then it's gonna reverse. So you know, it's just like how when you try to buy a dip, you buy it, it looks good, and then it drops a little bit more. You stop out, and then it goes. It's the same thing here. Shorts shorted the top of this candle. That's the psychology. But because the stock was so strong, which it was undeniably really strong, we pinched him one more. We pinched him one more here. Pinched him here, 1, 2, But by, the rule of three, another thing we talk about in the classes, it's like the first one usually works, second one you can get by, third one, I'm not surprised we're failing here. So this this could go, this potentially could do this. Somebody did get rich today. Who is it? I don't know. I don't know. We could go for a bottoming reversal trade. That is potentially what we could do. I have 275,000 shares traded. There probably will be a reversal on this. Yeah, so for those listening, I know you are. But I will also say, I would say, don't do it. Don't do it. So we would love you. We would love to have you join. $50, cancel anytime. I say